Welcome to Things I Think for 8 September 2020, Tuesday after the long weekend, Labor Day here in the US. Dude, sweet. A while back, an attendee at a long-time client training session accused me of gender bias and of triggering her by referring to her and to others, men and women alike, in the session as dude, which is one of my favorite words. So it was with a wry smile that I read this past weekend in the Wall Street Journal a review of the latest installment of a movie franchise that basically popularized or spread the modern use of dude. And that movie is Bill and Ted Face the Music. Here's an excerpt from the review proving what I've known all along, which is how you feel is your fault. Central to Bill and Ted's lexicon is the multi-purpose monosyllable dude, often used as an affectionate term of address or an exclamation of wonderment. Dude. In Bill and Ted Face the Music, the words dude or dudes appear more than 100 times in the dialogue, usually spoken by Bill or Ted. But this time, Bill and Ted are middle-aged fathers of young women who also, as it happens, say dude quite a lot, including to each other, since now the term can be non-gender specific. Sweet. Age and learning. I've said it a lot. You don't stop learning when you get old. You get old when you stop learning. Learning is quite often reading, and reading widely, fiction and nonfiction, news and analysis, people and ideas, history and current events. But it's also going new places, trying new foods, meeting new people, trying new tasks. One of my heroes proved that last week when Vin Scully, the longtime Dodgers announcer, who probably did his job 65 years, longer than most of you who are watching or listening or reading this were alive, he joined the Twitter world at the Vin Scully. He's 92 and trying something new. If you're 30 or 40 or 50 and you're not stretching yourself, not opening yourself up to new ideas and people, what are you going to be like at 92? Nobody, anybody else wants to hang out with. Quote, won't work here, unquote. One of the classic objections to Manager Tools guidance is that won't work here. When I hear it, I share slews of highly dissimilar workplaces who use our work. The Queen of England, a 2-employee daycare in Brisbane, Australia, Walmart, the armed services all over the world, multiple countries, the White House, Wall Street, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Even us here at Manager Tools, a 10-people privately held company. Of course, none of these examples matter to the person objecting, right? But that's okay. I still love hearing about roles and people who have embraced our work, adding basically to the diversity of our community. And here is a great example. The newly named head of communications for Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler is a listener and a fan, and so is one of the Portland police captains. Both fans. Different. Diversity. Freedom and diversity, always good. Last point, I'm presenting our Silicon Valley conferences. Who knew you could get together? I'll be presenting September 22, 23, and 24. For those of you who are longtime community members, we're doing a different order this time. We're doing the EH, the Effective Hiring Manager Conference, first on the 22nd, and then we're doing the EMC on the 23rd and the ECC, Effective Communications, on the 24th. Because there's been a slight loosening of COVID rules up in Silicon Valley, we were able to increase the number of attendees that can come from 10 to 20 each day. So we've got 10 extra slots. I hope to see you there. There are people that have said they want to meet me. I'd love to meet you at one of our conferences. If you're so inclined in this world we live in today, I'd love to shake your hand and hear your story. Until tomorrow, stay frosty.